What up, though? This is Call Me Chemo, aka Fluffy from the West Side Fluffy, straight up from Detroit. But look, I forgot to take my dogs outside. I know you probably like, why did you even start? But I told you I started in like 10 minutes, and it's been a little bit over 10 minutes. It's been like 50, whatever. I'll be right back. Enjoy the train.
on back here, brother. Got some beverages chilling for you.
I'm on my way.
Alright, y'all. I'm back. That was crazy. So, either way it go. Last time we was talking about what if InFamous had a battle royale game where you like had a whole city to traverse and there was like 100 people out here and you could like pick a power set and then like custom clothes, right? So I guess you could like be a guy or a girl with whatever powers and then create the clothes. Like the character doesn't matter. It's all about the experience, right? So then you have all these unique costumes with clothes throughout the game, like his backpack and jacket and probably a weapon. And then you got like Zeke and Reggie and the Red Hoodie. What's these people called? Reapers. And then you can have like, you can use the powers of the. Alright, we're supposed to be collecting dead drops also. So don't let me forget, alright? Don't be out here letting people forget. So, alright, so, yeah, we collecting dead drops, y'all. And talking, what if we had a battle royale in this? Right? That's called getting his regenerate. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I don't. Ooh, you'd have to. Ooh, Delson would be so OP in that game. He would be so OP. Even if you don't make it to where he can take Cole powers or Nixon's powers, he would still be OP. You know, you would have to have. Excuse me. You'd have to have the origami girl from the paper trail mission. You know, you don't have to make it so that he can get her powers either. It's just she needs to be a playable character if nothing else. Shooters everywhere. But I'm a shooter too. Switch hands. I'm ambidextrous. I'm an ambidextrous ass. Oh! That wasn't nice. Yeah, no! Oh, damn. I was not paying attention. Shit, y'all. That's y'all fault. So.
Get on back here, brother. Got some beverages chilled for you.
I'm on my way.
Are you just making decisions? But, you know, this could be where he get around, you know, Fetch got her super speed. Eugene would have his gliding, flying. He would have to be, he could fly. And then, Hank was his name, if y'all remember from the last one. I was trying to remember my man's name, like, what is bro's name? Who did Dustin get the powers from? Alright. Leroy, come this way. So, Hank could just about smoke fly somehow, whatever. They is just shooting at me. I don't know why they hate me so much. I'm just a dose of electricity trying to make it in this club. You don't think I like open carry? So, you know, this, oh my goodness, a Royal Rumble would be so much fun. Yeah. Could you imagine the gameplay of people? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Could you imagine the gameplay? And then like throw enemies, random enemies. Oh, kind of like how they do Fortnite. And you like go into how they had Deadpool boat. Oh, we hear one. Where is it at? Does it show up on the map? Yeah, let's get up on here before bro actually starts.
Gained access to the primary lab. Audio surveillance will begin within the next 24 hours. I've placed 2 recording devices in the lab, which should provide optimal coverage. I'm also going to attempt to place devices within the cafeteria and other public places.
Wow. Oh man, it would be so much fun. Could you imagine fighting with like Nick? Could you imagine playing with all these superpowered characters and then matches get won by Zeke? You know what I mean? Oh man, that would be so nice. I'd be having so much fun. Hiya! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah, trick! Yeah, I'm probably too young to know what that means. But, you know, that just, oh man, I couldn't tell you enough. I seriously could not tell you how hype that shit is. Like, you'd have to make it good enough to be a one-player game to still exist. Because I would much rather it be something I can do regardless of how many people live in my area. Rather or not it's online. You know? But that's not why I play games. I don't play games to be online for real. Like, technically, I'm streaming this game from a streaming service. Like, it's technically online, but I'm not doing this to play with other people. This game is just good like that. And the best part about a game being good like that, like, it could work without people. It's still a game. That's why you introduce a couple of characters into the universe as a whole. You just introduce a couple of new characters. I blew myself up. Yeah. That could have been a player. You know what I'm saying? People around, and then like at the end of the matches, you get points based on how many civilians you didn't kill. You know what I'm saying? Oh goodness, could you imagine the perks? What? I just got killed. Could you imagine the gameplay of some of these people out there?
Get on back here, brother.
Bro, stop calling me.
Chilling for you.
I'm on my way.
I ain't gonna pick the phone up. Up. We're looking for dead drops. That means we gotta be on rooftop. Even if she don't give top. We just looking for the dead drop. Dead drop. No! Saw that drop I did, should have been dead. These hit the pavement, hit the boys to my head. Ah! They're shooting at me, hitting at my leg, ankle, head. They want my arm, leg, arm, head. But it's super, that would be such a good game, and you can make it, like with the new characters, also new powers, you can make it to where you, oh man, could you imagine the story for a game like that? Oh man. So like, depending on who you cross in the game, depends on how they end up, right? So you imagine if you do a mission for, you run into all the people or whatever, because your mission is to go somewhere from something. So then you go do a mission for like fetch, and she like, hey look, I want you to go bust up this drug ring or whatever, and tell them I sent you, but don't kill nobody. And then you like, alright, like you choose the mission, right? You like, yeah, I do it, but because you agreed to do it, you are expected to carry the mission. You know what I'm saying? So when you go, and depending on how you carried out the mission, so say like, I should scare this person right here. I should scare this person. So it'd be like, go bust up these drug dealers real quick. You know what I'm saying? And tell them I sent you. Or, send a message from me. And then you go, oh man, I should. Like this could be a player. You know what I'm saying? This could have been 2 players on squad. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine? And then like in the story, you go. So like this was the spot, right? So Fetch came to what is this? Empire City. So which is New York, whatever. So like Fetch comes to Empire City. This is like where the drug deals went down, and like the Reapers, who from a long time ago, even after the blast went off, because again, spoiler warning, there was at the end of InFamous 2, they kind of like obliterated the cell, right? So it's so many plot holes they need to work through. You know what I'm saying? Like not plot holes, but like so many questions that I had that other people were probably okay with, but it's like first of all, where did Kessler get his powers from, bro? I just don't understand. But also, if they took away, hold on.
Large-scale relief efforts across Empire City continued as FEMA delivered several tons of food, medicine, and other essential supplies into Archer Square. Officials tell U.S. TV that relief efforts will continue around the clock for the foreseeable future. Some observers are already comparing the scale of this operation to the Berlin airlift, which saved that city from communist aggression. Hope is on the way, Empire City.
Things look very communistic around here. But like, not only does where my questions are like, where did Kessler get his powers? My question was also, if they took away everybody's powers in the good ending, how is Augustine and the DZ thing? like those. So that a different strand of it, right? Because you know, Marvel is like, you know, you got your mutants, and you got your Inhumans, which means those aren't the same thing, right? So mutants are natural, and Inhumans are like the Kree came and modified their genes to speed up their evolution because they weren't regular humans. Kind of like a Neanderthal human kind of thing. And oh man, I was about to take a picture one. There's another one. There's like an Asian version of the Nomad. It starts with a D. I always forget what it is or how to pronounce it. But you know, it's kind of like that, right? Where there's different types of humans, like there's different types of dogs, different types of elephants. You know what I'm saying? So is it like that? Like, are conduits the same thing? Like, is coal a conduit? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say yeah, why do I keep ending up in this spot? It's not the same spot. We're dead dropping. Okay. Down. Yeah. Alright, it's not close by. But like, crap.
Change in assignment. I'm now tasked with protecting a woman named Sasha. She's supposedly researching mind control techniques.
Yeah.
Something with a spray or gel. My gut tells me she's a honeypot, so I'll need to be careful around her.
Alright, where we going? I see a blast shard over there, but I'm not sure if I want it. There go one. Close by one. Alright, so like, how does Delson get his powers, right? He has a conduit gene, which means that Reggie should have the conduit gene, right? But also, if they took away the powers of the bioterrorist, how does Augustine have powers? And how does... Damn, is he too far away? Gotcha. So, how does Augustine have powers? How does Delson have powers? How does... You know what I'm saying? So it's like... Oh, straight up. That's how we gonna do? That's what we doing? Come on, come back down.
We're not going anywhere, folks. Might as well do whatever you can to get comfortable. Voice of survival, out.
I didn't hear nothing he was talking about. So, we sit down? That's sweet. So, like, is it two types of conduit? You know what I mean? I would like, but because whatever. So the story could be built. It'd be like Fetch be like, oh well, I heard that the race spears supposedly got rid of powers, and I came to Liberty City. I came to I get so kind of so she'd be like, I came here because I heard that, you know, or not here, but what's that place? I think I just circumvented the whole side. What's that Lost New Orleans? I don't know, New Orleans, basically. So, she could go there, and then she like, you know, I heard that they supposedly took away people's powers, and I want to know what happened. And it's because she got super speed, you know what I'm saying? Give her a sloop, give her a coat, a really good looking outfit, you know what I'm saying? to show like a uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not like no skimpy shit that. Not like no skimpy shit. She a Pisces, you know, respect. But you know, she comes to Los Moras. I don't know. So, no, yeah, I don't think we got enough space to do airdrops. I'm not finding. Okay, rude. So, you know, she'd be like, oh man, I'm trying to figure out what's the deal. And you'd be like, oh, alright, well, I'm a millennial, so I don't know shit. And then you go on about your mission, and then she'd be like, hey, look, get rid of these drug dealers for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll help you hone your powers or whatever. And you'd be like, alright. And then, you know, say, flash the mission and you feel like one person, she'll be upset or whatever. But, like, you feel like 3 out of the 5 people you're supposed to be fighting with. And then she gonna be like, bro, you are a murderer. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, bro, I ain't no murderer. Things got out of hand. And she be like, no, bro, you're a murderer. And then, and then like, you know, you either have probably got a fighter or some shit. You know, you gotta make a choice. It's always wrong choice. Right? And then your choice be like, I stand up. You know, whatever, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. I got power too. And then you can fight her. But if you fight her and your principles are wrong.
Man, this crap keeps getting better and
Hold
better.
on.
The first light bulb man blew most of our city back to the Stone Age, and now he's running around destroying water towers. Yeah, you heard me right. He's hell-bent on cutting off our supply of fresh water. And I know some of you think this lunatic's a hero, but take it from me, he's not. I've seen him in action. He trashes cars for the hell of it and fries innocent people when get in his way. Does that sound like a hero to you? I'm out.
My man is like, not understanding. Lady, I'm sorry, it ain't what you think it is. So, I get a TV. So, you know, the Reapers and all kinds of enemies come back. Not so much those monster-like things, but like, you know, humanoid shit. Shit that'll make the game fun. I guess you probably could bring them back if you wanted to, right? So, we look up the dead drops, which I just planned. So, there they go. This might be the end of us right quick, y'all. Give me a minute. My dogs keep barking at all kinds of stuff. We live in Detroit, but no lie, there are foxes, there are coyotes, there are deer. You know, there's a wide ecosystem out here in Detroit, and we have like a large river and a couple of different like it's very city is very rural. Bang! That's what we do. Dead drop shot. That's what we do. So, you know, the story would be so dope going back to this battle royale that the Infamous had. The story could be so dope. We would be like, you know, with those three characters, you follow one story that I'm not faster than it. There we are. I saw the gray thing. Alright, so on the map, when you click in L3, you see the map right there? That gray thing, that gray little notch right there points us in the direction of the dead drop. It must be close. Oh, I'm a little confused because it's usually on top of the game, right? Yeah, it's probably on top of this building. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Audio recording of Kessler follows.
Test subject number 345A is exhibiting remarkable signs of progress. The pituitary region of the brain has grown by 39%, and small muscle regeneration is nearly instantaneous. I do have some concerns with the lack of proper blood flow to the lower extremities. Oxygen absorption in those areas is off by 3.6%. A rather substantial decrease that could impact the subject's performance. We'll need to perform more tests.
Bro, super low key. Prototype, which is another game that I'm going to be playing for y'all or with y'all. Prototype is very similar to Infamous, but it's more like the raunchy cousin of Infamous, you know. It's more like fucking tumor monsters and shit. Fucking shit monsters coming out the toilet and serendipity and all that kind of mess. But like, you know, Infamous, as raw as Infamous is kind of a watered down version. Sorry to say. Ah! Hold on. But you know, that could be your fetch missions, and then you can have some missions that include Zeke, and then the Zeke mission. Oh, there was an error. So you could have like a mission, because I don't remember every single detail about all of these games. I do remember a whole lot because I really like them. That was messed up. Oh yeah, upgrade. Upgrade. We was trying to reduce all our damage, right? Maxed out. All right. Um, melee. Unavailable. True potential. That's what we do. We ain't looking for trophies, bro. We will be here forever. Okay. How we gonna zap this boat? Yeah. We got enough for it? Oh, barely. Alright. We can wait. So, make sure pop. So then, like, say you got some mission where like the first son's trying to get back into they old groove, you know, in the future, and then, cause like that's what I was about to say. I don't remember every single detail of these games, and I don't really remember how Kessler. Man, oh man, we should get back to the mission. Why are we bullshitting? Yeah, right. Oh, because I wanted to learn more about the word, right? But like, man, look, we don't all spoilers over here, bro. We don't care about spoilers. So, how does Kessler like it's just Kessler himself just doesn't make sense. We hear dead drop. Let's get it. My dog's the
Background information. The origin of the first sons dates back to medieval Europe, exact date unknown. Because they were viewed as witches or in league with the devil, they were forced to flee to the New World in the 17th century. Once settled in America, the group continued their meetings and experiments, focusing on telekinesis, precognition, and channeling. This is probably apocryphal, but current members claim responsibility for what happened in Salem in 1692 and 93, and use those events to validate their mentalist abilities.
Did not remember that. So. But I don't think I went through and collected all of the dead drops when the first 7 times I played. Most of the gameplay, very comfortable. Buttons, let me tell you. I absolutely love this game. And then like, okay, so man, I tell you, I just be all in this game. So when it comes down to it, you'll have like 3 characters. One character will be Dylan.
Shocking news tonight of a callous and unprovoked attack by terrorists seeking to break through the quarantine and cross Stanton Bridge. Their goal was simple: spread the plague to the mainland. It was only because of the efforts of the heroic men and women of the CDC that this vicious attack was repelled, thus preserving the quarantine. U.S. TV has learned that as a result of this event, the CDC will be positioning additional forces along the quarantine lines and increasing the number of both boat and air patrols. Citizens are encouraged to cooperate with CDC soldiers.
So you'd have like your 3 storylines you gotta complete for the game, and then that'll probably be how you unlock the Oh man, that'd be so sweet. So you gotta unlock Battle Royale mode by uh by beating all 3 story modes, right? So then your one character, I don't know what the powers could be, but you know how the rumors go. Maybe it's all like, oh, there's gonna be glass power, there's gonna be wire power. I don't know how either one of those powers would work exactly. Like, you know, how would glass work? Um, you know, you got your transportation powers where, you know, Fetch got super speed. I don't know if, I think his is that grinding shit we do on railroads and whatnot. So I think that counts as his. And then the smoke power is boosting the air defense. So how would you do that with glass? You know what I'm saying? Is it, that would be like more reflective? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Also, how would wire work? You know, would that be some old, your powers only work around wires? Like wires are kind of everywhere, but in this right here, your wires will have to come out of this conductor right here that I could probably take over with my electricity. So this beats that power, right? And then concrete beats this power, right? And then you need a water character that could be fucked up by this electric power, but also something to take the smoke power down, because I would imagine that concrete power beats neon just like it beat the electric, right? But then fire could probably fuck with it. So you would probably need like a metal power and then a water power, obviously. But there was an ice power, which was 2. There was also vampire power. So maybe a tree, a plant growing base power, you know, where you can like grow a tree out of nothing, you know. I could imagine that before the wires, because the wires coming out, I could just take the power from the wires. Or how strong could a wire be? You know, I don't know how that would work. You know, I'm pretty sure if that was true, they could make it happen. But, excuse me. Me myself, I just don't see how a wire power would work. Like that origami power was sweet. I wish I could use it, but you know, or maybe that could be one of the characters that you play with in the game. You know what I'm saying? You probably low-key play with everybody since you'd be getting those powers in the Battle Royale mode if they made such a thing, right? I'm trying to get up here, don't judge me, right? So, I guess we're gonna try that different way. And because they have Phoenix Jones as he had like 2 murals as far as I know in InFamous Second Son. So since they gave him 2 murals, they should make him one of those characters without powers. Or if you want powers, I don't know how that works. I'm not in charge of things. But I've always been a big fan of the superhero registry, and I wanted to join. I really did, but I had to like work and stuff. And I know those people work too, but like my life different. You know what I'm saying? My life different. There is a guy that used to walk down the street, Grand River, like last year. He'd be walking down the street in a Spider-Man costume, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I get excited when I see him. I be like, "Oh shit, Spider-Man!" I thought to ask for a picture, you know, just randomly because it's Spider-Man, right? But I ain't no group of bitch, so you know what I'm saying, that ain't how we work. But so regardless of what, you know, you could do a couple of missions. So maybe have like you would use everybody because you need to get used to those power sets, right? So you use everybody, but those main characters in those storylines would be uh, probably the water. No, we got an ice power already. We got an ice power, we got fire. Oh, we got fire power, and we got smoke. Those like elevations, right? We got electric, we got neon, we got concrete. We need like a metal that could be more than concrete, but we also got uh, paper, right? You got digital, and that would be more of a, because that would be like light-based powers, right? Where like coal powers are light-based technically because it's electricity, energy. Light is energy, right? So electricity is energy, therefore electricity is light. Check my man, I'm out here. But also, that's a light-based power. Neon would be a light-based power, and digital would be a light-based power. You know, because it's all energy manipulation, right? So then, where are these people at? They're shooting, but who they shooting at? They're not shooting at me. They know what's up. So, uh, so concrete would be more of a I don't know if that's the same, if that could be constituted as the same kind of matter as paper, right? Because paper would ultimately, like, paper is made out of more than just trees, right? That's like 20 different things that we, so I'm not sure what that manipulation is exactly, but maybe it is trees. No dead drops here. But maybe it is trees, I don't know, but that could be like a tree power or whatever, and then, man, I need that hover power, oh my god. Man, do we have any? No? Whole bunch of side missions. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yep. There you go. I'm sorry, person. They were shooting at me. Wu-Tang forever. So, so you know, you could be like, one character could be supposed to be a good character, one character is supposed to be a bad character, and then one character could be like, they should create a new alignment, right? Where you ain't good or evil, you could be somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Where that'll give you even more like specific perks, right? So it'd be like at some point there has to be no going back, right? So let's say you got your regular one. See, like over here it's like thug, outlaw, infamous. You know what I'm saying? And over here it was like guardian, right? Champion, hero, right? So then you can be in the middle with those powers. And it could be like, uh, Guardian, Thug. What's in the middle of Guardian and Thug? A good Samaritan, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And then you go champion and you go outlaw. What's in the middle of them? You go warrior. You know what I'm saying? And then you go infamous, hero, anti-hero, right? So then that's where your missions go. So then you got one character that's a good character. That'll probably be, you know, for the sake of story and twist, the good guy is supposed to be some, you know, some chiseled jaw white guy, and he, you know, on some Homelander shit. He's definitely supposed to be the good guy. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, he's a terrible person. You know, but he could probably be like the anti-hero. You know what I'm saying? And then like the other two characters could be, oh, ooh, oh man, I got it. I fucking got it. The Wire could be a robot. Oh shit. The Wire is a robot. It's supposed to be the good guy, and the robot ended up being the bad guy, because obviously, right? No offense to machines. I'm just saying that obviously, like, your creation will be your destruction, right? So whoever created us, we destroyed them, and then we create robots. Robots destroy us. Robots create human-like robots, and then those human-like robots destroy robots, and then you got the board. That's just common knowledge. So you be like, you know, a robot, you know, goes rogue on the low, but not really on his, not, what's his name? Shit, like Obadiah. I don't know where these people are, man. We're not doing it. We are dead. I was about to say Stunt City. What's the guy from Did You See Me? Your boy is amazing. So, damn it. That Frank Miller joint, though. Bro, y'all need to get a hobby, bro. Y'all need to be like growing some shit. Grow some shit. Fuck.
Electricity was restored to large sections of Empire City today as the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers worked around the clock, repairing damaged
Oh, bitch, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Thankful citizens.
Yeah, I told y'all, sometimes you just gotta be willing to not take the credit for some shit.
Officials estimate that power
Not always about you.
the entire city within the next 3 to 4 days.
Ah.
The STB will keep you updated on their progress.
Ugh. Cole McGrath, I'm in the building getting shot in my ass. Cole McGrath, no, ah, I got a smoke absorber or a concrete inhibitor. You can like have a return of the DUP. What happened to Augustine at the end of that game? I will remember in a little bit if I think about it hard enough, right? But shit. Come on. Kill that stuff. That's what I'm here for.
News today of a daring raid that freed several hundred prisoners from the clutches of the Reaper Street Gang. A small group of commandos dropped into Empire City and stormed a train that the Reapers were using as a makeshift prison. After a brief firefight, the prisoners were freed and the remaining Reaper gang members were taken into
So
custody.
they literally take
This is
credit
but the
for
latest
everything I
step
did.
in the government's aggressive effort to restore order in Empire City.
It can't be for real. I don't know what's gonna happen to the kid, but what you should be doing is homeschooling your kids and keeping your kids close to you. It's crazier than you thought out there, yo. We're gonna switch track because we know this one won't be coming for us, and we also know that we are not faster than a train. But we just back to the story. So you can have one character that's supposed to follow a good path, one that's gonna be an anti-hero. We don't know what he's gonna do, but we know what he's gonna do, right? And then, oh, fast. Stop, we out. Come on, let's, what we do? No, we're gonna put dead drops. Said no, bitch, I said. So, this is probably the easiest play, right? Because it will point us in the right direction, right? Oh! Damn it! Oh! That would have been sweet if we would have went through that circle, but we didn't. Waterfront specials, that's a lot of money. Empire Way, waterfront. I don't know, Skyline condos? Shit. Dope. Oh, there should be a free roam mode where like there ain't really much happening, so that you can do things like travel the city. I guess this is okay, right? Because like when you beat Second Son, they kind of like spawn all over. Like I don't know who's funding the movie, but like they got that stuff. So, but no, as far as the story for this Royal Rumble, did we keep ending up back? Oh shit. Come on, bro. Get up, man. You a faker. He's a faker. Excuse me. Watch where you going, bro. Oh. What you say, bro?
You and me were some.
Are you welcome, bro? What up? What up, bro?
If you can heal this one.
Where? Where, bro? Oh, these people that just fell out? I mean, you know, I try. But that is what I'm here for, but it's not what I'm here for. But for the Battle Royale instrument, so you could call it like, you know, so you got the first son, but that's why the second one was called the second son, because in the other scene, he with her old, I tried to save us, which is why I started oppressing us. And then the first son.
Getting cold out there, especially at night. Do what it takes to stay warm. Cut down trees, strip the wood off buildings, collect paper, scavenge furniture. If it produces heat, burn it. The old rules don't exist. Not anymore. Voice of survival, out.
I worry that people like that could make so much sense to people who've never thought about stuff. And like, not that what he's saying is wrong, but at the same time, the city still has electricity. The city still has water, obviously, because I just fixed it. And like this, it's not Like, it's bad, but it's not bad enough to like strip buildings of wood and start burning shit. Like, where are you burning this wood? You know what I'm saying? This is a hustling, bustling city. I highly doubt that there are I highly doubt that there are places with a lot of fireplaces considering that's an apartment building, 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 and so on and so forth. And that's probably a theater that's being built, was being built before 2020, but you know how things go. This was 2009 or whatever. Uh, so, ah, so, feeling yet, the story would go, I know I keep getting sidetracked. I know. So, the story could go on like, you know, you got the hero quest line basically, and the hero quest line is like, you know, you in a new city, right? And it's like somewhere between New York and New Orleans, right? I think Second Son was in San Fran, so it would have to be like Chicago or Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Or like St. Louis, maybe. Or no, I don't remember where the set was, but the Second Son. But regardless of what it was, it would have to be a new city just for the sake of story. And then, or not even, because it could take place in all of the existing cities that you have. And come on, bro, just get off of the thing. Ah, they shooting. Ah, we just looking for dead drops, bro. Hey. So, you know, good missions could be, you know, you go through, you do a mission, you know, you run into, oh man, I don't remember everything about all these things, but I would assume that Nick was still what person's body again? I don't know. So you do some missions, and those missions give you most of your good or bad choices, which impacts who your final boss is, right? And if you chose like a supreme good version, your evil boss would be Delson. Delson as a fully realized evil person. You know, the setting could be Kurt K with all of those, kind of like how, First Light was with her setting being Kurt K, and then it could be like that, and then you know what I'm saying, you go from there, and then you put somebody in there, and then if that person would have to be the good person, right? Because if your ending was bad on Second Son, it doesn't say he gonna go to Kurt K and shake everybody's hand as he free, which means he would have like 30 powers. I don't know how many prisoners they had. I assume a whole lot. So he would like interchangeably go through powers. Oh man. Which is why he would be OP. But you would have to be like regular Delson in order to play him in battle royale. Him as a fully realized villain would just be too much. He would literally have too many powers. Even as a good guy, he would be really good. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not really fair. But, in this story, if you're supposed to be the good guy, you start off with Hurricane. And you're one of the people that Delson shake hands with. And, or maybe like he can't get your powers for some random reason. So you would have to have like a really dope ass power. Like maybe your power is his power, which is why he can't steal your power. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like how Peter and Siler was. I think Siler tried to steal Peter's powers, but Peter has the same powers as Siler in a different way, so he couldn't actually steal his powers because he didn't have a power up to steal. You know what I'm saying? Which was the same power as Peter's father in a different way. You know, it should be complicated genetics. You know how it goes. You can be a triplet and still not have 100% DNA. So that's not what we ain't here for science. But like, still don't explain how. I mean, I guess that's kind of how. Whatever. I'm not about to. So, you could be like, oh no. I saw a flashcard somewhere. Yeah. Where was it? Oh no, I must have done this. That's right. So, you know, oh man, I could make the story myself, bro. Oh my god, Sucker Punch, pay attention. So it'd be like evil Delson come through, you know, he heartbroken and pissed off, and he comes through, he's shaking everybody's hand with the intent to absorb all the powers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he manipulated Fetch regardless of what was going on. So, like, if he said he wanted to be mad, she'd be mad. But I don't think she'd be, man, I don't know. I don't remember. She follows whatever you're trying to do, right? So, what happens is Fetch is there, Delson is there, Eugene probably wouldn't be there. He probably wouldn't try to track Delson. I don't think, like, Eugene would probably be the good guy, regardless. And Fetch and Delson would be the villain for the good storyline. And the character has the same powers as Delson. So Delson can't take his powers. But he can take powers from him. Right? So obviously if Delson is your villain, you have to have it to where a man don't have to fight him. So you fight him a couple of times to solidify him as such a you know, worthy opponent, so to speak. And then you be like, you fight him, and he only used powers you know he got for the first couple of fights. And then you fight him again somewhere